Alright guys, Dizzle is back with another tutorial for you, and this one's probably a little bit overdue, but this is the Shogun Dojo that I did in my Shogun village. This was primarily more just for myself. I put a structure in that really didn't have too much function. I mean, you can add to it, guys. I know there's a request out there, a few requests for this tutorials again, so a little bit overdue, but I had to do it over here because I had more space to do this, and with little confliction of other builds. So here it is, and take your time with this because it's a very lengthy tutorial. Focus more on the foundation. If you get the foundation down right, guys, all of this should fit together with no problem, okay? The foundation is very key, and I hopefully went very slow with that, and I went piece by piece as far as what you needed. I had no issues once the foundation was in to build this structure again. So let's get started. All right, guys, let's start with the floors, or the foundation, not the floors. You're going to go grab rustic beam number 4, and you're going to want to make sure the notches are facing towards you, because the other side has round edges, and I don't like showing those on the foundation, at least if it's on the outside. If it's on the inside, I don't care. This is on the outside, though. So we're going to put 2 of these down right next to each other, and then we're going to turn, and we're going to come off of that one like this on this side, then again on that side, okay? Now, we're going to put also some support beams in now, because that way we know exactly where they're going to go. So palatial support, or I'm sorry, palatial pillar. One of those is going to go on the end on this piece, and one on the end here. Now, there is a decorative edge, like a little notch. It's up to you. Later on, you may or may not want to switch that out. Actually, I know this one will be facing out, so I'll fix this one now. Okay, and then on the corner here, let's go in the walls. You can use either one, but as far as what Dizzle used on his dojo is the palatial corner accent. And again, with these guys, make sure your flat edges are facing towards your pillars, right? Okay, that one there is facing in, and that's there facing in, and the same on that side. Okay, and now we're gonna go across. Go back into supports. We're going to grab rustic beam number 4 again. Turn it so the notches are facing you. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now over here, same thing on that side. Go into your favorites if it's there, and then actually on this one we're not using that piece because we're going to be putting the fence. So that actually is palatial pillar number 1. And the end of this one, you can see the round edge for using the palatial pillar. It's another reason why I like using these sometimes. See how the round edge, that's where the end is. You're going to put another one of those palatial pillars right there. Okay? You can change this now. You don't have to take that out, guys. I'm just doing it for my own, because then I know the notch is facing in. Okay? And now we're going to go back to rustic beam number 4. And we're going to come on the inside. 1, 2. Okay. And this is going to go on the outside now. I'm going to put that down. And over here, let's do this now. Let's put palatial corner accent in. Again, turn it. So it's facing, your flat edges are facing in. Put in a palatial pillar number 1. And then just go across. Should fit. Okay? So you should look like this, guys. The foundation is really important. Once we get this right, guys, the rest of the build will go in pretty quickly. The floor might take a little bit. But other than that, again, make sure this is done correctly, then the rest of the build should be good. All right? Now, off of this, we're going to go back to rustic beam number 4. Put one on this side, and the inner side of that pillar, on the inside pillar there, just right off of that, like that, okay? And then we're going to put another palatial pillar. One on each side, right next to the other one. Then we're going to go across 2 more times. 1, 2. Do the same thing on the other side. 1, 2. Okay, now we're going to grab rustic beam. Go into your building parts, supports. Rustic beam number 1. You're going to put one on each side. Again, make sure the notches are facing out. Round edges are facing in. And on that piece, we're going to put the corners in. Go back into your favorites. You should have it there. Palatial corner, accent. Put one there. And then on the edge of that little piece, see the round edge there? Actually goes right next to it. Sorry, put that in the wrong spot. So it should look like that, okay? And do the same thing on the other side. Make sure your flat pieces are facing in. Palatial pillar right next to it. And then rustic beam number 4, and it should fit. 2 of them should fit right in there. And you should look like this, guys. Okay? We have our foundation in. Our roof should fit with this, and all our walls should fit with this, okay? So once we start the walls, if your walls aren't fitting, then you have something wrong within your foundation. All right, guys, let's get started with the floor. You're going to want to go to building parts, floors, and you're going to grab Suji thin floor number 4. You're going to put one on each side of these pillars. Now, these 2 are going to stay in, but we're also going to be putting in some as just guides to help us put the floor in. So let's go ahead and do that now. We'll put one here, and we'll take those out at the end. One here, one here. Oh. There we go. Sorry, it was lagging. One there. One there. One there. Actually, yeah, let's just do one here. One each side. Okay. We'll do this side first. All right, so now coming off of that piece, grab your Suji thin floor number 4 again. Do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now do the same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And now we should be able to fill in with the large pieces from here. So you're going to go into your building parts, floors, and then you're going to grab Suji wide floor, the 16 by 16 by 1. And it's up to you guys. Face it how you want. The lines, these lines right here is what I'm talking about. Just, you want to make sure they're all facing the same direction so it looks better. We should be able to fit 6 if we did this correctly. There you go. That's done. The reason why I put these on the edges is because your sight line, I wanted it to be the same. All right? Okay? So this way on the edges, you're not seeing those broken up lines because it's going to get filled with structures anyways. Okay? Now here, you're going to make sure you have enough vines for this too, guys. So now we're going to, again, snap off of that. You might have to use your nudge a little bit. You're going to put one. One on that side. One like that. Then we're going to go 2. This one is 1. And now we can come back with the Tommy wide floor, the 16 by 16 by 1. We should be able to fit it right in this corner now. You might have to use your nudge. Wait for it to turn green. Okay? So it should look like... Oh, that's wrong. Went one too far. Here we go. I'm going to turn my torch on, guys. Shadows are coming in. Okay. So you're going to use your nudge. So it goes up against that. And we should be able to go all the way across now with this. Okay. Now we know we're lined up correctly there. Okay. And then you're going to come off. Let's go on this side. Should be 2 in the middle. I'm going to back out and go back in. It's not snapping properly. Okay, so it should look like this, guys. All right. Put the torch away now. And we're going to do the same thing off of that. We're going to come off those temporary pieces we put in. 1. We know it's too wide. It's only 1 this way. Okay, so we should do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the 5th one's like this. And go back and grab your tatami wide floor. That might be in the way. Oh, I'm off. I'm off by... That's only... That's 2... That should be right. Hang on a second, guys. What's 3 in the middle? That's right. And then it's lined up like that. Okay? So it should look like this, guys. 3 in the middle. 2 wide over here. Single. And then double in the back. So it's the same on each side. Double, double. Single on each side. And then triple in the middle with these smaller pieces, all right? I'm going to go ahead and fill mine in. And when we come back, I'll let you see what it looks like. Okay, guys, we're back. And it should look like this. The smaller pieces should snap into each other fairly easy. Okay? And then you can take these guides out. The only ones you're keeping in, guys, are these here. These are part of the floor on the inside. But these ones on the outside now you can take out. All right, guys. So now with your foundation and your floors, I've taken out the temporary guides to help us put in our floor. And it should look like this. Okay? Now, this might not look the same. There's actually the square part. It depends how you face it. That really doesn't matter. The look that we're going for is just to have the mat squared off. Okay? All right, let's move on to the walls, guys. We're getting a fresh round of daylight. We're going to go into walls, of course. We're going to go grab the windows. You can use either or Suji wall number 4 or with the yellow or non-yellow. I have the non-yellow on this particular wall. And you put 1 on each side. Then we're going to go over here. Let's put these in really quick. And then we're going to work on the interior part. Just a small area. Might as well get it in before all the walls close in, because then it's much easier to deal with. Let's put these 2 in on this side. It's going to be Suji wall number 3. Again, this is the non-yellow ones. So 1 on that side. 1 on that side. 1 on that side. Actually, let's just finish this, and then we can do the... And this is Suji wall number 4, but I'm using the yellow ones here now, guys. Yeah. And then 2 right next to each other. Okay, so the walls are done on this part. Before we move on to this, let's do the inside right here. If you want the... how I did the changing areas, that's basically what I'm going to show next. If you don't, then you can make this whatever you want, guys. Again, my structures don't have to be specific. If you like it as the dojo, something you want in your village, great. Otherwise, feel free to utilize this however you want. Okay, we're going to go grab panel interior wall number 2. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Back. Number 2. And then we're going to go off the second window right here. So 1, 2, each one. 1, 2, 1, 2. So we're going to put 1, 2, 3 interior walls right there. And I have it to where this is the flatter side, and then this is the side that's got more. It's more. It looks like the inside of the panel, and that's that's the outside. Again, line it up. After the second window, same thing here. Might have to use your nudge. Same thing here. Okay, so we should look like this. Put my torch on so you can see. Okay. And then I have a shelf on each of these so I can put the candles in there. It's entirely up to you guys. But I'll show you what I did. I went to a floor piece and I put Suji floor number 1. And I just went just right above the window like that on each of these. Now the way these... That one's a little too high. The way these... this wall is laid out, this particular changing area is going to be just a little bit bigger than the other ones. But it's not that big of a deal. And entirely up to you what lighting you want to put, guys. I had the candles, and actually I went back and I put a few of the... if you have the castle unlocked, you can use the Waxing Poetic. It's going to use a bit more of the... of your vines, but it's entirely up to you. You want to go a different route and use... this might be brighter, the Happy Lamper. But it's going to require more material. This just costs vines. That's why I was using it. Plus, I like the way, personally, how I like the way the candles look with the Shogun. And then before we close this off, good time to put your stools in too, guys. If you are going to go the same direction that I did, just put one in each corner. Again, it's easier to do this now rather than once this gets closed off, guys. It's a little bit harder to see. Let's go back into walls, interior, and we're gonna grab panel interior wall number 1. Should be my there we go. Nope. Oh, it's not because I didn't grab it yet. Walls, interior. Here we go. And then here, guys, I just put it... Just like, see how it's got the little space there? And then it's up against the... Oh, that one's floating in the air. We gotta fix that one. Our roof won't fit. Glad we caught that now. Not sure why I did that, but it did. Might have moved. And this one's just going to go right in front of that piece right there. And there you go. That part is done. All right, let's go back to walls now. Or the outside of this structure. Go back up to windows. And this is going to be Suji wall number 3. Put one on each side. Uh-oh, the wolf coming after me? No. Okay. And now, to get the sliding, like the sliding door effect, because it's the whole part of like the dojo, I did not want the red doors. We're putting Suji wall number 1. One on each side of the number 3. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? So it's a number 3, a number 1, a number 1, a number 3, a number 1, and number 1. We'll do the same on the other side. Okay. Now let's go into building parts. We're going to go into supports. This time we are going to grab the palatial support. I believe this is a number 3. Yeah, number 3. And then you're going to put it so you have, should be 4 notches on each side. So it should be flush with that window on each side. You can see right there. Let me put my torch away now. Right there. See that? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and we're going to do the same on the other side. Okay. And now we're going to go back and grab Suji wall number 1. And we're just going to offset it now, guys. There you go. So it should have 2 notches on this side. If you wanted a little bit more, you can open it up. I think I have mine open just a little bit further. You're going to have 1 notch on that piece that we put. Yeah, I believe that's how I have it. Okay? And that gives it kind of like those sliding panels. The door is open. Do the same over here so you can see a little bit better with the sun. Okay. And then we can put the floor in there now too. Might as well do that. That is Suji thin floor number 1. Put 1 there. 1 there. This is the back side, so we will have stairs over here, so we can do that now as well. I want to say it's a number 3. But you can go as whatever you want. If you want to go smaller than this, you can. 1, 2, 1. Okay. And this side, we're gonna put the porch in, or deck. All right, and then we're gonna put the same walls as that side. That's Suji wall number 4, yellow. 1 there. Oh, not enough resources. Ran out of vines. Again, guys, make sure you have plenty of vines when you do this. Oh, wrong one. Okay. So all our walls are in, guys. We'll walk around for you. Okay. Actually, let's do one more on the interior right here. Let's grab the panel interior wall. What is that, the number 2? That's the same one that we used on the inside right here. Might as well get this in now. And I have it this time to where that's the front side and the back side's got the... That way it looks just like these panels, so it looks consistent all the way around. I'll show you once I get it. The panel in. And I just put 1 on each side. There you can see how it's got the bevels. That's how it looks like all the way around on this side. And then that's this side. A little bit more flush. So it looks the same as the changing areas on this side. Okay? The torch on, you can see how it looks like in here. Again, guys, if your foundation's right, everything else should go right into place. Let's move on to the roofs, guys. The roof? Did I say roofs? Well, yeah, kindly there is 2. Anyways, let's move on to the roof. We're gonna go down to all the way to the bottom here. We're gonna grab the hip. And I'm just gonna utilize my snap. 1 on each corner here. I'm going to trust that my snap is right. Okay. If it's right, this should be a number 5. If not, I messed up. Let's go to 5. That's going to be... the support roof first, guys. If I'm pretty sure you're familiar with how Shogun is. There you go. I was right. Put 1 on the other side. Let's put 1 on each side here. I believe that's a 4 in the middle. 4. Yep. Okay. So we should look like this now, guys. Come to this side now. Go back into your roofs. Scroll all the way down. You're going to grab the valley. Might need to go inside. Put one there. Put one there. All right, so it should look like this on this side. That on that side. Okay. Go back in. I'm going to grab roof number 5 again. I'm just going to work my way down until I get to the middle. I believe that's on number 3. Yep. Okay. So 5, 5, 3. After you do your valley. This one should be a 5. Yep. So now we can do the same on this side. 5, 5, and a 3. Okay. I'm gonna make myself some stairs. We're gonna finish up top. We're gonna do the walls up top as well. Let's go into walls. We're gonna need our corner piece. I'm gonna use Palatro's corner, the one without the I think it's called that one accent, one non-accent. Yeah. One there. Again, make sure your flat sides are facing inwards, guys. One there. Put one there. Okay. And then right here, we're going to go back into walls. We're going to go down to windows. It should be a number... Here it is. Second story ones. We're gonna, this should be number 1. One on that side. One on that side. One there. Go all the way around. I should have done this side first, but it's okay. And then one there. And then still go to windows. We should have... Actually, no, not windows. We're going to go to walls now. Number 4. Suji wall number 4. Okay. And that should be a 3. Let's see if I can do it from here. Close that off. There you go. Okay. Come back on this side. Do the same thing. That was a number 4. Actually, no, this is the window side, guys. That side we have to do that because of the roof that's going to connect to that. This is windows, I'm sorry. It's still a number 4, but number 4 in windows. And then a number 3. And then this looks like a number 4. Yep. There you go. Let's finish the roof off. Now you're going to come into the, not the support one. Grab a 5. Should butt up right up against it. Okay. And I want to say a number 1 after that. And then our ridge should fit right at the end. Okay. Just going to snap to that ridge. That was a number number 1. And it should be number 5s all the way down. Okay. We're good to go. I'm sorry, that was gables. Now we're going to do our ridge. I always do that. Okay, we're going to grab the ridge end number 1. Actually, no. It'll hit up against the... we'll put one of these. And then this should fit. Actually, no. Then we go with, I want to say it's this one. Ridge number 3. This piece will go on the end. Number 3, and I think we fill the rest with these. Oh, it's off. But you can mess around with this yourselves too, guys, and how you want to... Yeah. Okay. That's how it is. So that was this piece, ridge end, then ridge 3, and then 4 of the ridge 1s, then back to the ridge 3, and then the ridge 1, okay? Again, you can mess with this to see what will fit for you. All right, let's go back into roofs. Already there. And we're going to put the hips on. Oh. Those needs more wood. Where do I have it? There we go. Put a hip on each corner. I'm going to try and climb up there. Yep, we can. All right. Then I like to go with... Oh, I went with the wrong one, guys. Sorry, guys. I was correct. I was just grabbing the wrong piece. That's right. Don't take those out. It's on number... roof support number 5. It's probably going to be a 4. Yep. There we go. So 5. 4. And then we should be able to cap this off. I want to say these. Number 3. Yep. There we go. So that's what your roof should look like, guys. Get my ladders out of the way. Or my ladders. Stairs. Okay. Quick walk around. Sun's about to set, so I don't want to do it too much in the dark. All right. And then we come back. We'll continue on the decorative fence and then the front balcony or front deck. All right, guys, we're back. Let's work on the fence back here. Actually, really quick, let's fix this. I think I told you to put one of these down. Actually, that one was probably right. I think you need 2 of them. That's Suji thin floor number 1. One there, one there. There you go, yeah. So it's probably going to be the same thing on that side. That side we did right. And there's going to be one more. Like that. Okay. Now let's go to the fence. This is probably my favorite part of this build. I think it comes in really well. You're going to come grab plank railing number 1. And you're going to come right up to the edge. That's one out too many. So from right here, you can count 1, 2, 3. This is where we're going to start it from. So you're going to come off of the palatial pillar, and not the decorative corner. Okay, and then we should end up right here on this palatial pillar. Remember, I said let's put this particular piece, and not this, because otherwise the fence won't. The fence won't wrap around. So after we put 2 of those down, let me put my torch on. Got a little bit of a shadow right now. You come in the walls. You're going to grab Umber half wall. And if you're seeing this for the first time, I'm going to explain this because you want it flat on the back side, and you're going to have it out on this side, the fence. The fence is going to be not centered on the post. Okay? And you're going to come into fences. We're going to grab rustic railing number 2. And then you're going to nudge it back. So again, it's sitting on the fence. So it should be flush. I think we can put this away now. Actually, no. You can kind of see, right? How it's flush on this side. And it's bumped in on that side. That's what you want, okay? And then now we're going to use the ridge. Is ridge number 2. And we'll have to fix these. I can't remember exactly. See how it's centered? We're centering off the post, guys. We're not centering off the railing. If I take the railing away, you'll see that it's not centered off the fence and railing, okay? You're trying to get it centered off the post. All right? And now we're going to repeat that. Actually, no, we're not. Go back in the walls, and now we're going to grab gate wall. Again, we're centering it off. Actually, take that away, guys. I'm so caught up on building that fence. We don't need that, guys. There you go. But that'll help you center that piece anyways, if you're building this for the first time. I'll link the fence tutorial in the description as well. Okay? All right. So now we got that piece in. So it's centered. You can see even on both sides. Get rid of the umber post and put this piece instead. Then we're going to go back. 1, 2. Again, it's bumped in a little bit. You can see how it's flush. Then we're going to grab rustic railing. And then we're going to grab ridge number 2. We're going to face it towards the other one this time. Oh, it moved. Nope. There you go. Okay. So it should look like that. All right, now we're going to grab supports. Rustic pillar. Right. Okay, you want that piece going this way. Okay, then we're going to grab the pavilion pillar. And then I'm just going to center it off of that and then nudge it out. Uh-oh. Sorry, guys, it's raining. Then we're going to grab the left piece. Again, center it. Won't center. There we go. And then nudge it till it's green. I'm going to throw a fire pit down, guys. All right, come back into fences. And we're going to grab rustic railing number 1. And again, we're going to nudge it so it's just inside. I'm going to put 3 of those on top. Same thing on this side. So again, continuation of it being flush. And it should look like this, okay? Then we're going to grab the gate wall again. One of those, and we're just going to keep repeating the process. I'm going to go ahead and put the railing down so I know that we're going to meet over there. And then I'll come back and finish this. So you already know how to make a section. Okay. Alright, so I needed one more of these. And then now we should be able to come back to... Sorry, I'm rushing a little bit because I'm trying to get it done before we get a lightning storm. Go back in the fences. There we go. Now we lined up right. Sorry about that. And this is rustic railing number 1. 3 of these. Rustic railing number 2. Nudge it in. And then this one you can turn in whichever way you want because it's not butting up against another one, but it's ridge number 2. Okay. Just center it. Rustic railing number 2. And these two I'll have facing each other. That one's off by 1. Okay. Oh, now it's off by 1 that way. You get the point, though. You got to center it, guys. Again, even I've done these a few times. I still get them wrong. There we go. All right. So we should look like that. All the way around. I'll go inside really quick. Okay. This is how it looks inside. So it should butt up against that. And it's going to come off the palatial pillar on this side, not the decorative accent corner, okay? All right, let's work on the... I'll wait for daylight and we'll work on the front deck. All right, guys, let's finish off the front deck. Let's go into building parts. Go into walls. We're going to go all the way down to half walls. We're going to grab umber half wall. We're not going to go on that first one. We're going to go on the second support right there. Not the decorative corner. The palatial... that is the palatial pillar. Okay? So you can put one down there. Then we're going to grab rustic beam number 1. You're going to go right up against it. And then you're going to go 1 full square. You see how it's 1 square? Away from it. Actually gets... Oh, I got an axe from the... I'm going to turn it around so the notches are facing out. So you should be able to fit another one right next against it. That's 1 full square, okay? And then we're going to go and grab building parts. I'm sorry, supports. And you can grab rustic beam number 4 again. Turn it so the notches are facing towards you. Put 2 of those down. And I believe we're going to go with a number 3. No. Number 2 and a number 1. Again, notches facing you. And then a number 1. It should meet right at the end over there, okay? Put my torch in my hand really quick for you. Okay. And now let's go into floors. I'm sorry, yeah, floors. And we're going to grab Suji floor number 2, old. And it's already butting right up against the wall, the window, and the umber half wall. So you're going to put 1. 2. Then we're going to go grab Floors, we're going to grab Tsuji thin floor number 4. 1, 2, 3. The second one is off, so I'm going to fix that. Okay, now let's go grab Tsuji floor number 2 again. Okay, and then we should be able to finish that off with, I believe, a number 1. Floors. No, it's going to be number 2. There you go. Okay. And then we'll go and grab your umber half wall. We'll put one here in the corner. And what we did with that bottom railing, guys, is we just made a little decorative lip right here all the way around. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. I thought it looked really nice with the Shogun. Now let's finish off. Actually grab Tsuji thin floor number... There's that one. Number 4. Let's put one more. We put 3, let's put 4. Because then we'll put the pillars right next to it. One here. One here. And then now we can just make our steps, guys. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And then 1. There you go. Okay? If you want a little bit more, you can put another beam here. Just make sure it's centered. And then right there. There we go. There's our front. Put the torch on. Our front deck. Okay? Alright, guys, let's get the stairs done. I'm going to put a couple of markers in. Go into floors. We're going to put number 2. You're not going to go all the way up against the walls on each side, okay? And then you're going to put a number 1. Okay? Then you're going to go into walls and grab interior wall. This is interior wall number 2. You're going to butt up against that, and you're going to nudge it just one away, okay? Then we're going to go into stairs. Stairs number 2. You want to be flat. I'm close like this so you can see it, okay? You right up against it. Then we're going to grab Tsuji stairs number 3. You're going to snap. Okay? And it takes us all the way up, guys. Okay? And go into floors. We should be able to put a full floor. Okay. And then we'll fill it with the, let's see, floor. Go back up. Let's see if this will fit the whole back side over here. It does. Okay, it's within floor number 4. And then we should be able to use Tsuji floor. Yeah, we just gotta get it. There we go. Put 1. I'm gonna snap to it. 2. 3. And then we're gonna snap one more to the edge right there. Just like that. That should give us the clearance. I'm frozen. Hang on a second. That should give us the clearance. And then Tsuji floor number 4 again at the end. There you go. And then you can cap it off with railings. Let's see. You want to use their railings. Palatial railing. That's a number 2. And that's a number 4. And there you go. It's up to you. If you want to move it back one more towards this way, and then you could put this on the corner. Entirely up to you guys. Okay? And then just a few more touches. Right here, I put, let's see, it's going to, I think this time I actually use the palatial support beam. That is number 3. I think I put that in right here. Actually, no, it was right underneath the 1. And this hides the stairs a little bit. 2, 3. Just like that. Okay, and then on the outside, I always forget to put these in the fence. They're going to supports. This is palatial beam, number 1, ornate. I put it right up against the top of that and nudge it out till it's even. Did he aggro to me? Yeah, he is. Oh, we're out of wood. Sun's going down too. Perfect timing. One there. One there. This one might be a little harder to do. One there. Okay. There you go. Put the torch on. Walk around. I'm going to meet you back over at Shogun so I can show you what we did on the inside. Inside's entirely up to you guys as far as what you want to, how you want to decorate it. I'm just going to take a walk around. And then I'll meet you over there. Really quick, guys. I forgot when I was doing my editing. You want to go into building parts. This is by the stairs. You're going to go into walls. You come into interior. You're going to grab panel interior. I think that's number 2. Yep. Panel interior number 2. You need to finish this off. We didn't do that. Yeah, like that. I'm trying to go right up against. Snap to it. There we go. And then just nudge that out. Actually, I think it goes right here. And then over here, I think I put, let's see. No? I put a number. So that's a number, hang on. Walls. I think I put a number, yeah, like that. This has got to go over one more. One. That's a number 1. 2. There you go. And then you can use that for like I did with the desk or whatever. Sorry about that. I wanted to get that in the recording for you. All right, guys. We're here at the actual village where the dojo sits in. So if you're watching this for the first time, I will link the village build in there. And it's a work in progress. We got the high complexity message is gone now, so we're able to hopefully add some more. I haven't tested it out yet, but as far as the tutorial goes, how it's what else needs to be done, it's entirely up to you. Again, I have the ancient streetlights out here. I have the table lamps in each corner to help out with some lighting in here. Training dummies, that's entirely up to you. And then out here, put the bullseyes in, some chests. Again, a couple more training dummies. And on this side, I put the little stove in with some seats around it. Some storage. Again, entirely up to you as far as how you're going to use this. Again, if you're not going to use those changing areas, you can probably put a nice little bed area over there for yourself, and maybe even the crafting bench inside of here. Okay. I did put some storage over there. You can see my markers here. That's what I was using to see exactly what we needed to do. I try to use those a lot in my builds. They help out. And then up here, not much different, guys. The table lamps in the corner. And then little seats. Okay? So there you go. That is how you build the dojo. If you want to use it the way I did, mostly just for like decoration, or if you want to do more with it, it's entirely up to you guys. I hope that helps. I hope you have fun building this in your village.